All right, good evening, guys. Good evening. I am your gracious host, Sunday Okigwe. Okay, and you are now in the Forex Feast channel. And in this channel, what we aim to do is arm the retail trader with the knowledge and the skills necessary to literally go out here and feast in the forex markets. Okay, so without further ado, I'm just going to jump right in. You guys already know from looking at this chart right here that something seems off, especially when you come over here and you look at the lot size. Okay, when you look at the lot size and you look at where this entry is as far as the trade, you already know that there were a couple of things here that are wrong. Okay, I have to admit and I have to confess that I broke my rule when it comes to trading. Okay, I broke my rule, and the reason why I did that was because, again, I have been monitoring this trade. Okay, like I have been saying before, for some reason I have a feeling that GBP is getting ready to reverse, and is getting ready to reverse to the downside. I have been saying it for the past couple of days. Okay, so when I saw price spike down like this in the Asian session, I didn't have a choice but to jump in. But I still jumped in cautiously. Okay, I didn't go in for my $10 lot size. Okay, as you can see, it's actually even 69 cents. Okay, I don't know why I'm circling this. It's actually 69 cents because I know I entered the trade. um Let me see which one was I looking at when I entered the trade. Oh man, I wonder where I was looking at when I entered the trade. But anyway, I entered for a much lower lot size. Okay, so the point being, okay, because it was not something that I was planning to do, I went in very cautiously. Okay, because at the end of the day, I intend to win this challenge. Okay, I intend to win this challenge. I'm not here playing around. Okay, I can't promise that I'm going to have this done in a month's time or even in 6 months' time, but I am definitely going to grow this account to 100K. Okay, and I'm going to do it in a reasonable amount of time. And you guys, you haters out there, you're going to witness me do this as well. Okay, and in the meantime, as I'm doing it, I'm going to be dropping my experience during the process, and also passing along some knowledge that can help the everyday retail trader maximize their skills and get even better at doing what they do. Now, from previous videos, what I have stated is you want to establish a no trade zone, especially when the market is doing this type of nonsense right here. You see this? This right here is nothing but ranging. Okay, and the market has been doing this for, I want to say, roughly a day and a half. I guess you can say it's 2 days now because we are getting ready to enter into Wednesday. Okay, we're about to conclude the Asian session in, say, about a couple of hours, and we're going to be into the following day, Wednesday. Okay, so you can call this area right here roughly a 2 day span, and in 2 days, okay, in 2 days, the price has literally moved up to this point, down to this point, up to this point, down to this point, up to this point, down to this point. I mean, a blind man can see that this market is ranging. Okay, this is the absolute worst time to be in a trade. So the fact that I am in a trade right now, I mean, I just have to apologize. I have to apologize. I have to apologize. This is not the right thing to do. Okay, which is the reason why I reduced my lot size significantly. Okay, because I didn't want this to be something that would impact my balance significantly. Okay, I wanted it to be that I would get in and and get out without doing too much damage to the balance. Okay, now if you guys look to the left side here, you will see that the balance is less than the last video. Now the reason why that happened is because when I initially got into the trade, I got in on the buy. I got in right here on the buy. Okay, because I was thinking, okay, well, it looks like it hit the support and it started moving up. So I got in on the buy. Okay, and I was actually in the positive for some time. Okay, and then I stepped away from the screen. And when I stepped away from the screen, I came back, I saw that price was reversing, I entered in on the sell. But by the time I entered in, I knew what was happening. My buys were kind of in the negative. Okay, so I closed the buys around here in the negative and left the sell. Okay, so that's the reason why this balance reduced a little bit. But here's the problem, not a problem. Here is the point with that. I was able to enter into a trade, lose the trade and get out of the trade, and only lose maybe $50 on my account. See, that's the power of going in with a reasonable lot size. Okay, especially when you're experimenting. When you're experimenting and you're going with a smaller lot size, this is the power of doing that. Okay, you can afford to be reckless if you're going in with a smaller lot size, but you can't be reckless going in with the lot size that I had on day one, which was the $10.10 lot size. With that type of lot size, I was glued I was glued to my desktop. Okay, because in that type of lot size, price can reverse in a heartbeat, and when it does, it can take your entire account with it. Okay, but now you see the lot size right there. The lot size is at 69 cents. I'm comfortable in this trade. I have my stop profit, about six pips, roughly 5.9 pips in profit for $30. If it hits, fine. Okay. If it hits, I'm going to be at 5,000 still. Yes, it's going to be a little less than, you know what? I'm thinking, should I check out? Should I check out? Because my plan was to get into this trade in the London session. I did not have a plan to get in the Asian session. Okay, but I was just messing around. I was making a few videos on lot sizes, and I just wanted to play around. And plus, I liked what I saw. When the buy position went against me, it confirmed some things for me. Okay, so there were several reasons why I got into this, but I don't I don't like when I don't lead by example. Okay, this is something that I shouldn't even be posting this video, but I want to be as transparent as possible. Okay, I really shouldn't even be posting this video, but I want to show that yes, I did. I got into a trade, but I got into a trade and I was minding my lot size because it wasn't my plan to get into this trade. Okay. Anyway, having said that, I think I'm going to need to close this trade out. Okay. Let me see. Let me take a look at something real quick. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm really debating whether I should close this. I think I should close this. It will put me in the positive. Not by much, because I had like I was already kind of like in the red by like $105 on day one. This is day two. This would just put me barely in the green. I mean, it's 5,153 right now. The balance was like 5,091 yesterday. So I mean, I'm just kind of I guess you could say break even at this point. But I just wanted to post this video to make a point. Okay, that yes, I can be reckless with this account when I am sure about my setup, but I can also be careful with this account. And it all goes back to what? Money management. Okay, when you have money management, there is nothing else you have to be worried about as a forex trader. Money management is key. Knowing when to go in and adjust your lot size is key. Just because you have $100,000 in your forex trading account does not mean that you always have to trade at 50 lots. Okay, you can still trade 5 lots with that amount. Okay, it does not mean that you have to trade at 100 lots. Okay, In certain situations, you can test the market. You can come in at $1, $2 lots, okay, just to kind of see where the market goes. All right, now because I know and I have known for the past couple of days that the market is just ranging, okay, I can't in good conscience, okay, go in with any kind of significant amount of lot size. Okay, I can't do that in good conscience. You see, I have my alerts set up. You see these zones right here? These zones right here, see, that's an alert that's set right here. This is also an alert. Okay, when price gets up to here or gets up to here, I am going to get, I mean, the bells are going to start ringing. The bells are going to start ringing. Okay, I'm going to be alerted to come in and see what's going on. All right, and I'm going to be looking for the next candle to form. Okay, because it's not just good, it's not good enough for price to break below support. Okay, it has to break below support and close below support. It has to break above resistance and close above resistance, and then the next candle has to continue on. Okay, I think I need to repeat that. Okay, it's not enough, it's not enough for price to go and break below support. Okay, it has to close below support. Okay, it's not enough price to break resistance. For price to break resistance, it has to close above resistance. And not only that, the next candle that forms has to continue on that momentum for me to jump into the trade. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be looking for. I think probably by the London session, we're going to know one way or the other. By the London session, if this is going to continue towards the downward trend or if it's going to, return back to the upward trend. But I can tell you right now, already, you can see that this upward trend has been broken. Okay, you can see that the structure has been broken right here. All right, it's not quite following that upward trend. Okay, structure has been broken. So that tells me a few things. That tells me that it's very possible, it's very possible that the market can reverse and start heading downwards. Okay, I can very well, wake up, in the middle of the London session and, see that the market is somewhere down here. Okay, that is a high likelihood. I could be wrong, I could wake up too and the market can be down here and, push back up here. Okay, in either way, in any case, we're going to be in the green. Okay, we're going to be in the green. No matter what happens right now in this current trade, it seems like it's going to hit my stop profit, by the way. No matter what happens in this current trade, I am going to be in the positive. Okay, because my stop loss is now a stop profit. So no matter what happens, at the very minimum, at the very least, I am going to collect $30 from this trade. Okay, so yes, guys, that's all I have. I just wanted to just kind of jump in real quick and show you what we're doing as far as the 100K challenge is going. I hope everybody is doing well, and I wish you guys a happy trading, and I will catch you next time. Okay, later, guys.